Hello everybody. So we're going to be covering the Unit 3, Week 5 vocabulary for this week's third grade story. One of the words in our selection this week is agreeable. Say that word with me. Agreeable. To be agreeable is to be nice or pleasant. For example, Lori loves cold weather and thinks it is pleasant and agreeable. What kind of weather do you find agreeable? Okay, so let's write agreeable. And I want you to write the definition: to be nice or pleasant. Okay, another word in this week's selection is appreciate. Say that word with me. Appreciate. To appreciate means to be grateful. For example, Jan and Kayla appreciate everything their grandmother does for them. How do you show people that you appreciate them? Okay, write appreciate on one side of the card and remember to label it Unit 3, Week 5. And the definition for appreciate: to be grateful. To value. Okay, another word in this week's selection is boomed. Say that word with me. Boomed. Boomed means to have grown suddenly and rapidly. For example, Anita's lemonade business boomed when the weather got hotter. What does boomed mean in that sentence? Okay, let's write the word boomed. And for the definition, write grew suddenly and rapidly. Okay. Another word in this week's selection is descendants. Say that word with me. Descendants. Descendants are people who come from a particular ancestor or group of ancestors. For example, Anne and her family are descendants of the people in the photographs. So what are descendants? Okay, let's write the word descendants. And then write the definition: someone who is related to a person who lived in the past. Okay, the next word in our selection is emigration. Say that word with me. Emigration. Emigration is the act of leaving one's own country to live in another. For example, people who left their homes knew that emigration would be hard. What are some reasons for emigration? Okay, write the word emigration. And to write the definition: to leave a country to live elsewhere. The next word in our selection this week is pioneers. Say that word with me. Pioneers. Pioneers are people who are among the first to explore and settle the region. For example, in 1843, pioneers traveled across the country by covered wagon. Why did pioneers travel across the country? Pioneers on one side of your card. And write the definition: the first people to settle a place. Okay, the next word in our selection is transportation. Say that word with me. Transportation. Transportation is the means of carrying or moving something from one place to another. For example, trains are a favorite form of transportation for many people. Tell about another form of transportation. Okay, write the word transportation. And it means, the definition is the means of carrying or moving something from one place to another. Means of carrying or moving something from one place to another. All right, the final word in this week's selection is vehicles. Say that word with me, vehicles. Vehicles are a means of carrying or transporting goods. For example, these vehicles are parked in a large parking lot. What type of vehicle do you travel to school in? Okay. Vehicles. And on the other side, write a means or way of carrying or transporting goods. Okay. All right, so that was the last word of this week's selection. So until next week, I will see you soon.